I wanted to share with you through this video the non-negotiables that I am implementing in my life going through 2025. And I thought sharing this with you, maybe you are into the same journey and you are looking for some guidance. And I believe these are some good for starting point to get inspired from. So let me share this with you. So basically, my non-negotiables, and I'm starting with this principle of being a professional. I'm not speaking about a career or sports, but the attitude of being professional towards life. And I'm referencing to a book that I read from Stephen Pressfield, Turning Pro. And the idea is that if you compare two persons, one we call an amateur and one we call a professional, when you look at the life of an amateur, they have this attitude towards life of being casual in all things. Maybe just considering a low consistency in terms of achieving specific goals or setting goals for the future, versus when you speak about a professional, you just add an acronym related to discipline, consistency, mastering skill, like being consistent in terms of diet, in terms of training. And I also like heard this from Chris Williamson talking about becoming a professional podcaster. And I thought about this idea. Imagine if you do this and become a life professional. How would my life change if I approach anything with this attitude of discipline, consistency, tracking metrics, tracking KPIs, tracking progress, showing up every single day? And I decided this will be my approach. This will be my first non-negotiable this year. Is everything will be approached by being a professional. And that will be helping me to build this trust with myself. And also, like others, they will notice the difference about my approach. And the same thing regarding like achieving any goal. If you work on it as a professional, that means you are doing things on a daily basis. You are being very accountable, very responsible of anything you do. And you're setting this mindset because you are treating your goals, yourself with respect and seriousness. And this is a very good word, seriousness. So, this is the first one if you are looking for some inspiration. This is my first non negotiable this year. And then the second one is that I would love to continue having this excess of energy, an energy that is consistent, stable, throughout the day. I don't need any other enhancer. Even for coffee. Like for coffee now is just something that I like to drink. Even I know I am addicted to caffeine, but it's okay. But my goal is that it's really regardless of losing weight, improving my physical appearance, it's more about how my mental performance is enhanced once I started this carnivore 129 days ago or one more than that. I just recorded the video and posted in the same channel. Maybe you can just watch it as the next one to share to learn about my progress and journey through carnivore or elimination diet. But I'm using it to just be less fatigued, being consistent in terms of energy, and that will give me all I need to chase the goals that I'm setting for myself this year. The third one, and as we talk about discipline, this one will be really like teaching you things about discipline. Because the thing about cold showering in the morning, and anyone who's trying this will share the same thought. Like it's very difficult to do this when it's cold. It's easy when it's summertime, it's springtime, but when it's winter and you are doing you are doing cold showering, like it's another level of discipline. And the reason why I'm doing this because it's building two things. The first one is that this mental resilience. I know there is less than 1% of people in the world are willing to do this, and even that, I am one of these guys. So I treat myself with respect once I get under the cold shower. And then the second thing is that I am changing also morning routine. I used to just drink coffee once I wake up. So now instead, I'm just delaying the first cup of coffee 2 hours after I wake up, but I need something to help me wake up and get going. It's the cold shower. So it's very helpful for that reason. Journaling is something also that I picked up the last 130 days because I was tracking my progress through the different habits that was forming over the last 120 days. So journaling is something that I want to keep doing. And I'm not doing it in the way that I am just tracking my progress, like writing about goals, like how I am progressing about this specific topic. But I'm just using it as a tree section. I can show you an example about this. So I've been doing this like for 120 days. I've started this week, for example, and I can show you just a couple of sections here. Like I'm just writing like a page a day in the morning once I wake up. And the way how I structure my page is that I start with gratitude for God, like thanking God for everything, all the blessings, everything. And then I talk about my intentions for the day and my intentions for the whole year. So I remind myself what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and what would be my next step. So I write this, and there is like a very good thing about once you just write about your goals, like your brain treats your goal differently. So I'm leveraging this new thing as well. I just want to as well to stop scrolling through social media. It's an energy drainer. Like I find myself spending a lot of time before trying cutting all activity through social media in the last 30 days. And I found myself like spending 4 hours in Instagram, 2 hours in YouTube, wherever. So I stopped scrolling at all time. So I just cut that out cold turkey, not scrolling through social media. I'm not consuming any form of content. And instead, I'm just producing the type of content that I would like to watch. So that's how I replace it. And I also, I'm not just checking my inbox DMs every single day. So I'm doing it once a week. I disabled all the notification. This is a hack. If you want to stay away from your social media, just disable all app notifications. And you find out it's very easy to not just getting distracted by the sound of new notification or getting into your Instagram, getting into your TikTok or whatever, and find yourself like you just spent an hour scrolling through content. So do this as well, and you will find yourself like having a better management of your anxiety and also depression. You feel less depressed, and this is weird. Like you will be less depressed by not watching content. I initially did this when I was 18 years old, when I stopped watching news, watching media, watching TV, but I kept, my social media. But now, as in the last 30 days, once I just cut out all the social media's consumption, I feel less depressed. And that's something that I do consider as a non negotiable in 2025. The other one, which is very important if you are addicted to porn or masturbation, I'm not. I've never been addicted. I was playing myself, to be honest. I'm not saying I've never done this, but this 1 minute or 4 minute like spent on these websites or just following these OnlyFans girls or any other creator that is sharing a lot of skin, I find it that it is an energy drainer, and especially for your focus. I found myself like, even if I just scroll through someone's profile, I see all the pictures, I just have it in my mind. And it also impacted my relationship, all my ex relationships. When I think about why it didn't work out, I was comparing that person that I'm dating to that female influencer that I watched on social media or any other site. And I found that this is bad. And I stopped all time. The same with scrolling through social media. I never did this for the last 35 or 40 days, and I'm continuing to do the same. And I can tell you, like, I have a lot of energy right now to just I am rechanneling it through exercise and also dating. Like now I appreciate dating again. So this is very good. Um and the next one that I want to share with you, which is related to also how you can rechannel this energy that you just gained from eating carnivore, not scrolling through social media, not jerking off or watching porn. Like you want to explode this energy, use it into another platform. And for me, it's to start a business venture. I don't have an idea, clear idea about what I want to achieve. I have some skills that I want to leverage to design an offer related to it and sell it. And I'm creating this YouTube channel that I have procrastinated on it for the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. And now I'm taking it seriously. I'm taking it professionally, as I said, as the first non negotiable. So that's one of the things that I want to do. If you have the same goal, you have a business idea you want to execute, and you have, again, regain this energy, I believe this is a great use of your energy to build something bigger than you, like something that would be challenging you. There's this saying that says, business highlights who you are as a person. Like business, consider it as the greatest self-improvement journey that you can get yourself on. So that's why I'm considering it as a non-negotiable, something that I want to prioritize this year as well. I have some motivation to do it. I don't have an idea, clear idea, but this is something that I'm working on. Dressing elegant. Man, this is very important. This is for my brothers. Like, let's stop wearing clothes as the CEOs, the founders that we watch. It's just like a screwed image that was shared through social media that you just need to dress like a kid and consider yourself like a founder. I believe there is, if you are over 25 years old, you should be dressing like a mature person. Like in the 80s, 90s, everyone was wearing a suit. And I do see this even in my country. Like these villages, like people still dress like a blazer, a shirt, like something that will show you as an elegant man. And we lost that. So that is one of my priorities this year, like dress elegant every single day. And again, it's not just about how you look as a person, but it's a form of self respect. And I've done this, I believe, I don't know when I did start this, but I was going to a specific location, let's say bank, and I was wearing this just trousers, like a hoodie, sneakers, like really casual. And people treated me away. And just a couple of days later, so like banking details are the same, nothing has changed. But just couple of days after it, I just come back with a suit or just with the coat and the shirt, and people treat you differently. And I think they respect you. And you know why they are respecting you? They respect you because you respected yourself first. So if you're not dressing elegant, like dressing all time casually, I think like consider this as well. Maybe this will be changing your perspective towards yourself. And I can tell you it's also like a form of increasing your masculine energy. When you are dressed sharp, remind try to remember the last time you were dressing sharp. Maybe you're already doing this, but if you're not, try to remember. You were feeling so much different than how you dressed right now. So it adds a level of confidence when you dress elegant. And this is one that I want to share with my Muslims brother and sisters. If you're not, so it's you can just skip this part. But it's praying Fajr on time. So I was not consistent with this. Like I was not also always like waking up early, just go to the mosque and pray at Fajr. But every time I do it, like I feel the blessing of doing this. And this is one that I really want to strengthen again, like to be consistent on it, just to build this connection with Allah, with God. And it also remind me like the importance of faith in my life, and not just stick with other non-valuable things of life, but just when I position my my life or my journey towards first spiritual, then having other goals, I feel like I am detached from material achievement and more focused on just enjoying the process. So this is something that I want to share with you. If you are also a Muslim and you're not praying Fajr on time, or not praying it on the mosque, in the mosque, so maybe you can consider this as well and use it, leverage it as another non-negotiable to include in 2025. So that was all that I want to share with you in this video. I will put in the description box a link towards my newsletter where you can just subscribe. I can send you this for free as a PDF. If you are looking to improve your life, looking for success in 2025, or depending on the year you are watching this video, I hope this non-negotiable that I am implementing in my personal life is helping you as an inspiration. Maybe you can copy paste the same and follow the same guidance. Maybe you can just use the ones that are missing in your life, or you consider as a priority, and then leverage them to improve your life. So until the next video, take a good care of yourself.